So, with the results of the hot and cold water test in mind, let's consider someone with centrist views speaking to someone who is far right. Consider myself, I'll be the centrist. Let's find somebody who's far right, say 9 or 10 on the scale. Is there anybody out in the audience who would like to participate in here that would consider themselves alt-right? Yes, young lady over there, would you like to participate? Yes, pleased to meet you. My name is Andre.
Hannah.
Hannah, pleased to meet you. You know, I wonder if there's anything we can do about climate change.
Why do we keep bringing this up? Climate change is just a total hoax. Climate constantly changes over time. We've had extreme highs and lows over the last hundreds, if not thousands of years. Sea level rises and falls. It's just happens.
Well, yeah, you are correct. Sea levels do rise and fall. Temperatures do go up and down. But that usually takes tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of years. How can it be happening now so quickly?
The sky is falling. Let's run for our lives. You guys say it's just too much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. Now, let's go in the opposite direction. I'll play the centrist. Is there anybody in the audience who would consider themselves far left, perhaps ultra left? Yes, gentleman over here. Come on down.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you? Andre, your name is?
Roland.
Roland.
Nice to meet you, Andre.
Pleased to meet you. Let me ask the question. I wonder, is there anything we can do about climate change?
Well, I think we could do something about it. I mean, we got the scientific community says we have 10 years to do something drastically to get off carbon emission completely, or we're doomed. We're going to fry ourselves. And, no disrespect to Hannah, but people like that don't believe in global warming. I mean, you got to be crazy with all the scientific information that we have.
So how long do you think we have to...
Scientists are saying 8 to 10 years that we have to completely be off, we have to go to renewable energies with the Green Deal.
You mean completely?
Completely, yeah, or we're doomed.
Do you think it's reasonable in an 8 to 10 year span to do that?
Well, we have really no choice. I mean, what are you going to do if we don't? We're all dead. So I think we can do it. If we all put our minds to it. It's got to be a global achievement, so we're in right now we're in a critical state.
Well, we'll have to keep it in mind. Thank you very much for sharing that information.
All right, Andre.
All right, very good. Now, from those presentations, do you see how the alt-right sees the centrist as far left, and how the ultra-left gentleman that came down saw the centrist as far right? That happens for the same reason that the same warm water can feel hotter or colder. Your brain neurologically generates those perceptions relative to each other, and your brain overcompensates, generalizes, and becomes biased in that aspect. Let's call this biasing hot or biasing cold, like we do with the water. Better yet, how about if we call it biasing left or biasing right? The alt-right bias the centrist left. They perceive the centrist as far left. The ultra-left bias the centrist right. They perceive the centrist as far right. Perhaps these biases are reflected in the upside-down bell curve discussed earlier. So think about the hot and cold water experiment next time you get into a heated political argument with someone. Maybe you'll catch yourself biasing left or biasing right. Maybe you'll see the person with whom you're arguing biasing left or biasing right. With these issues in mind, let's start on a walk through history to get a better understanding of ourselves.